Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Forest Qigong. And today I would like to have us count our successes. So every day I like to have an intention for the day. And so today I came up with count our successes. So as we're doing our practice and throughout the day, let's have that in mind. Let's start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Relax your shoulders, elbows out a little bit, space between your fingers. Bend your knees slightly. Feel the connection to the earth. At the bottom of your feet, can you start to feel that? Good morning, Isabel. That support and love from the earth coming up through the bottom of your feet. Say good morning to your lower dantian. Good morning, June. Good morning, Alicia. Say good morning to your middle dantian. Say good morning to your throat. Say good morning to every part of your body. Come up to the upper dantian, the top of the head. Go out into the universe. Let your attention go to where you imagine the end of the universe is. And then coming halfway back, there's the heart of the universe, a sun so brilliant, shining down, beams of light. You can feel them on your skin. You can feel the heat, the tingling, the light coming through your body, filling up your dantians, your middle dantian, your lower dantian. Definitely focusing on the lower dantian so we have energy for the day. And then down through the body into the earth. So you are the link between heaven and earth, and allow that communication to flow unimpeded through you. And then you're just going to feel good and start bouncing. Now, focus first on your out breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Hi, Patricia. Allowing yourself time to breathe out fully. And then wait patiently for your body to breathe for you again. This increases our connection to our body, our awareness, and trusting this cohabitation of our spirit in our body. All right. So let's bring our hands out for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads to live to 100. Morning, Susan. Morning, Christine. Thank you for the pictures from of me getting my recognition at Master of Chi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been meaning to send a message to Spring Forest and ask for a picture, and then there you go. You got it for me, so thank you. So just let your hands flap at the wrists. And how can we start with our counting our successes? Well, you're here. Success, ching. You're doing Qigong. Success, ching. And then whether you're doing it laying down, sitting, or standing, give yourself a success for that. Ching, ching, ching. Hands up, like this, like that, like this, and thinking about it. Ching, 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 more success. Be very generous with yourself and counting your successes. Morning, Maria. I know I have for others been more generous with counting successes than for myself. And so you need to say, okay, well, I do that every day, so that doesn't count. No, it counts. You're up. Maybe you made yin yang water today. I didn't get up there to that. I was doing email to one of my students for Chi activation, which is Saturday and Sunday. Um, so if you haven't taken level one, or you haven't taken the new level one, or you want a refresher, then of course, please sign up for my class if you have time this Saturday and Sunday, 11 till 3, both days, Central Time. Yeah, we were trying to figure out German time, which is 7 hours ahead. So I was sending that, and I was using Chat GTP. Okay, so I just started doing that for business, learning about that through this business course I'm taking. And so I'm like, hey, I could use that to help translate. So I've actually been doing that for a week or so and translated the slides, sent that to him, and then I was putting in the time, and then I said, oh, let me see if I can figure out how to do that. So on GTP, Chat GTP, I said, can you please translate this to German? And then I popped it in the email. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be very exciting. Those are my successes toward helping a student who speaks mostly German learn Qi activation level 1. And then I have 2 other beautiful students, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And of course, anyone else who wishes to join, please do. Party, Qi party. But keep, so I'm giving myself, yes, success, success. The business class that I'm taking, also, you go on in the morning. You know how we do an intention here? You go on in the morning and you post your intentions for the day. And then you go at the end of the day and you say, these are my successes. These are what I learned. So that's a fabulous thing. You might want to consider something like that for yourself. Or maybe you want to do it as a group. I mean, we could do that here. You could use it with your family and say, okay, everybody, give me 2 intentions for today. Or let's share 2 intentions for the day, and then share 2 successes or whatever. A way to keep in contact. Or friends, right? Kind of like a book club. Maybe an intention. There we go. Intention success club. I like it. Who wants to start it? All right. How are you feeling? Give a nice scan down. Notice how your body is with you. Feel yourself feeling quite in balance. And let's do our shoulder shrugs. Shrugging the shoulders up to the earth. We lift them. We take the head, scrunch back a little bit. Continue to have the tongue, which I didn't say before, touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, okay? But continue to breathe. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth still. Release the shoulders down slowly. Allow the spinal fluid physically to move up into the brain. Allow the chi to go from the tailbone all the way up through the brain out the top of the head. However that feels for you, that it would be most powerful. We'll do two more. And of course, you could keep going while I'm talking. So you could do more than three. Tap your cheekbones, tap the beginning of the eyebrows. So think of that as success. We just opened up our front and back main energy channels. Cup the top of your head. Just sent chi down into our organs. Cup the base of your head. Waking up the chi. We just are waking up the chi in our head, in our brain, in our nervous system. Come down to your C7 and massage it. We're opening up the channels that connect the head with the rest of the body. Get that brain connected to everything so it can be efficient. Needs the signals to go through. All right. I totally got out of sync. So we'll clap our hands. Here we go. I'm successfully clapping my hands. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Paula. So today is counting our successes and really letting ourselves take the time to appreciate what we're doing. So right now we're opening up the lung and the heart channels. Let's do two more sets. Clapping. Inside left elbow. Right side. Underarm. So make sure you're cupping firmly yet gently. Window the lungs. Next set. Inside left elbow. Cup your kidneys. Yes, and I do have all of these. I'm downloading, unless they have a weird, like that couple times where it shut down, and so it was only a partial practice. But otherwise, they're on my YouTube channel, so check that out at Heart Heals Qigong on YouTube. Rub your kidney area with the palm of your hands. Hold it and just feel that connection right from your soul and say, soul, what have we got going on today? Really grateful for a successful day. Please fill me up. And feel the chi coming through and into your kidneys. If you feel it really cool, that could mean your kidneys have too much energy, and then you're grateful that your chi, your soul, is going to pull back, or however that works, extra energy out to balance it. So no worries. Master Lin says, don't be scared. Although on Tuesday, he was kind of freaking us all out. So this June and July, summer, we've got the summer. It's the fire element. And we need to be careful. So he just wants everyone to really be extra careful. Say a prayer before you go out and just say, I'm grateful I'm safe and protected. I'm grateful my kids are safe and protected, that kind of thing. Make sure you check your electricity and your gas ovens and stuff like that. Let's go up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. So watching out for fire type accidents. And even he suggests like, yeah, you might stay outside sometimes when you see the dark clouds gathering and things, but this summer, no, go inside. Don't stay out for extra minutes because there could be lightning, and things like that. So, hi Shelby. So we're being extra safe and precautious. Precautious? Be precautious. I think that's right. Um, and if you have your blessed objects or um, incense, and you can just say, Master Lin, please bless this for me. That'll do it for protection. Then you put it in your car or in your luggage if you're traveling. And you can go to Spring Forest Qigong if you want their little packets of them and order that even. You could do that. But just to put out in front of you that safety. I'm grateful I'm safety. I'm safe. I'm grateful my family's safe and protected. All right. So excellent job on our um, preparation. And now we get into the beginning of the universe position. So your feet comfortably shoulder or hip distance apart. Bend your knees. There you go, little bend in the knees. Shoulders relax, elbows out, fingers stretch. We're going to intensely or with attention, there we go, stretch the fingers and the toes. And I'm kind of squishing my toes down on the ground, is what I'm doing. And feel and have the intention of activating 12 meridians, 6 that start in the hands and 6 that start in the feet, and then release, feeling or imagining the tips of the fingers and toes still activated. You're holding a beautiful ball of energy. And now let's feel and invite balance. So go to your feet and feel your skeletal system in balance, and everybody else. All right, we're all in balance now. Everybody in the right position. Starting marching band. Let's get in formation. Invite that and go to our chi. Feel the chi in the bottom of our body. It might be very active at the moment because we're focusing on connecting. And what about the top of the body? Now, is it mostly in your head at the top of the body, or is it kind of all the way through that top of the body? And invite balance. And invite balance between the top of the body and the bottom. And then your left side and your right side. And you might notice twinges or an area that feels gray. And that's all right. Just invite balance. We're not going to worry about anything. We know that chi opens up all our blockages, the front of our body and the back. And invite balance. And go deep inside to the most still part. Put your little drop of food coloring if you want. Going with dark blue, purple drops today. And let your attention go just as slowly as those drops are dissipating all the way to the outside, to the edges of your chi field. Be grateful and come back in and just feel yourself like a big puffball of energy, of light, of love. We'll say the password, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. So now our chi field, we're connecting to a higher chi field. So go to your master. You can go to Master Lin, right? He created this, so he will help you with your practice. He's always grateful. He's also allowing that connection for us to support him. He even mentioned on Tuesday, and when he feels that Um, he he's doing the, he does meditations for the world, or something comes to him, and he's so isn't that wonderful how we're helping Master Lin? Oh my gosh, to help others. I love that. I'm in. So see how we're connected now to a huge chi field. Our masters, masters, families, whoever wants to connect. And then ask for what you want. What do we all want? All of our things, whether it's something directly for today, or for your health, or for your family, or for your community, or the world, or the universe, or all the universes. Just pour it all in. And we'll take our right hand in front of our upper chest and our left hand in front of our lower dantian. And feel and see and know a column of light between the top of your head and the bottom of your torso. And it's so loving. Always here for you, for your best. And so give yourself a lot of checks in the successes for getting into the universe, connecting with it, being one. And whatever level you're at now is perfect. And release judgment and just say, I am perfect for me today. I am successful in my Spring Forest Qigong practice. I let go of all judgment and just enjoy this practice together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This one's called Forming of Yin and Yang. Doesn't that feel good? This is a great position to get into anytime you're zooming around and you just need to get back into balance. So feel beams of light coming from your palms. And see, we're in front of the middle dantian and the lower dantian. So we're really helping to rebalance all of that energy and to feed it. Get some, fill it up, fill them up really, really well. All right, so we're going to move into the fourth movement today, which is connecting with our body's energy. So you take your hands and you make a little heart shape, and then you place them in front of the lower dantian. And a great way to do it is to just bring your hands up until they hold each other in place. And that will give you a little pressure on the fingertips, so it's perfect. Keeping your left leg still, stretch out your right foot about a half of step more. Trying to see what room I have here. Okay. And bend your knees, and then you can, decide how far you want to have them bent. And then we breathe in, and we allow the wave of that breath to take us over to the left side. About 70% of our weight going with us. And you can hold it there, whatever feels good, a few seconds. And breathing out, we allow the wave of our breath to take us to the right side. And again, you can hold it there for a few seconds. And then as you continue, again, you'll let go and allow your body to move for you. This is like a really, this is a little easier movement for me anyway. It was a little easier for me to let go and allow the chi to move me. So give that a try. Just release and see. You might want to, body might say, we need to do a little twisting here. We're opening up. And you may notice you start to get warm. That's one way to know you're doing a good job. Things are opening. But whether you feel something or you don't, the chi's moving at 100,000 times the speed of light. So you are successful. So check it off. Success. Now we want to breathe in. At this point, we want to switch over to breathing in and out through the nose if you can, because that helps to keep you in the in between being and not being. So in the void. And that's the place where Master Lin likes to talk about as a factory where what you asked for, all the parts come together for whatever it is. So like you're making a car or something. And no worries on if you seem like, wow, I'm kind of going fast today. I bet that could be wrong. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to let go and just let it happen today. That's success. Let it happen. And that can be easy for some people, and it could be a little bit more challenging for others. Just as much as you can today, otherwise you're forcing again. Right? All right, let's come back to center. How's that feeling? And just kind of feel the chi. You've stopped moving. We haven't moved our feet unless you have. That's okay. And just kind of feel what you feel. This was for the connecting your body's energy is for the metal element. You can bring your feet in again and release your hands down, which is for our lung system. And the color is white. Can you feel white, maybe light in your body? Can you feel metal? Maybe you taste metal. And let's just take a few deep breaths in and out and see how we did by measuring your breathing. Does it feel a little more open? You can take a little bit deeper or a lot deeper breaths. All good indications, and just give yourself check marks for everything you can do. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's focus on the lower dantian and bring in all that beautiful chi we cultivated into a ball of light. See it spinning, 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 faster and faster, gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, till it turns into a tiny little energy pill and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Awesome. Let's rub our hands, rub our face, and then we'll do a beautiful 10,002 hand breath in. Pull down the ears. And if you can do 9 with the ears, that's even better. 10,000 hands come out of your body plus yours, willing to take in all the gifts the universe is giving us. We need to have that willingness to accept them, not just ask for it, but to accept them and the responsibility of using the gifts and giving them out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.